I live in Philadelphia. I moved from New York to Philadelphia because I found the people in New York were just too nice. Everyone in Philadelphia is so mean. Like if you're at a red light in New York City and it turns green and you don't go immediately, someone will honk at you. In Philadelphia, people will honk while it's still red. They're just like, you better go when it turns. Oh my God. I live in a row house. I live in a small row house, and whatever you are doing in the room you're in is what's going on in the whole house. So I was having an awful day, and I really needed to cry a few weeks ago. So I didn't want to interrupt my girlfriend. I didn't want to be the main topic on her Zoom call. So I went out in the backyard and I just let it rip. And from across the fence, I heard my neighbor's tiny 7-year-old voice go, "Stop crying." And then I started laughing because I've never been a 7-year-old's last straw before. And he said, "Stop laughing." And then I started laughing even harder because I don't take orders from children. And then he started laughing, and we had a moment together, and it was very sweet, and honestly, it turned my whole day around. So it should come as no surprise to you when I say that yesterday, when I was out in my backyard and I heard him crying, I thought, I know it'll help. So I yelled over, "Stop crying." And then I heard an adult voice go, "What did you say to my son?" So now I'm panicking because I don't even know my neighbor, but she thinks a 30-year-old lesbian is bullying her child. So I go, no. Tell her about the other time. And this evil genius goes, "Oh yeah, she's done this before." I wasn't better when I was a kid. I wasn't. When I was a kid, I had one of those voicemails that's like a joke, where you call it and it's like, "Hello? Hello? Are you there? Just kidding, I'm not here right now." Very fun. My dad got it one time and he shot through the freaking roof. He was so angry. He was like, "You'll never get a job with this." I was 12. He said, "You know what? Your voicemail is the first thing that you tell the world about yourself. And you know what you're telling people? That you tricked them." I said, "Oh, well, I actually changed it. You should call it back." And I hadn't. And that was the last time I ever saw my father. He just left. No, I hung out with them recently. We went through the McDonald's drive-thru. My mom, my dad, and I went through the McDonald's drive-thru at midnight because we're keeping up the habits they taught me in childhood. So my dad was driving, right? And me and my mom, we were in the back seat, not acknowledging him, like an Uber. And we get up to the window, and my dad sees that the girl working at the window is maybe 16 years old, and he just goes into dad mode. And he goes, "Oh my God, do they have you working all alone here at midnight?" Keep in mind, you cannot see me or my mother. He meant it in the nicest way, but it came out so creepy that when we were handed our food, it was by the largest man I've ever seen in my life. And then from the back seat, I just rolled my tinted window down and I went, "Oh my God, do they have you working all alone here at midnight?" I better be in the will. I love my dad, but we fight a lot. My dad and I, we argue about politics almost every single day. I'm a Republican, he's a Democrat. Go ahead and take a minute. Think about that. God, I wish I was a Republican. I'd be so rich. But we argue all the time, and we were going at it the other day, and I said to him, "You know what? I think you vote for people who make your gay kids' life a lot harder." And he said, "Oh yeah? Well, I think you vote for people who want to take my guns." I said, "Fine, all right, I'll bite. What's so bad about you having less guns?" He said, "Well, if I don't have guns, how am I supposed to protect my gay kid?" You ever lost an argument because the other person offered to murder for you. Everyone thinks they're real liberal till someone says they would uno reverse a hate crime. I hate guns. I was like, shh, come and take them. I think misinformation's like the biggest issue we have right now. Like, I think that's the biggest problem we're dealing with as a society. Like, a lot of older people are just not equipped to deal with the level of misinformation out there. I have an elderly neighbor, and she falls for misinformation online every single day. And I know she does because I've been catfishing her for years. She's in love with me. I'm falling for her too. Everything's so weird right now. Oh my God. Like, I don't think this country's gonna come back together. Like, I don't know that we're gonna reunite. But I think if we did reunite, there's only one way it would happen. And that's a reality show where Joe Biden and Donald Trump switch sons for 1 week. That's the only way. Episode 1, Don Jr. gets a hug. Immediately goes out, buys a coexist sticker for his Subaru. Episode 2, Hunter Biden gets Trump so coked up they nuke New Mexico, forgetting that it is part of America. Episode 3, there's no episode 3. Or America after that. It's just so weird out there, guys. Like, I was at Five Guys today. There was only 4 guys working. That's a recession indicator. That's what that is. Society, you can tell society's deteriorating because our recession indicators are so much sadder than they used to be. Like in 2007, the recession indicator was that people were taking out predatory loans to get homes they could not afford. Now, people are taking out predatory loans to get DoorDash we can't afford. But you know what? I think we're onto something because the government, they can come and they can take your house. But they're not getting the Outback Steakhouse I ordered on credit, okay? You know what I'd say to the government if they came for this bloomin' onion? I'd say, good day, mate. I don't know. I just feel like everything's a scam now. Like, everyone's trying to scam. Every phone call's a scam. Every email's a scam. Everything's a scam. I was watching this TikTok where they were asking kids what they want to do when they grow up, and one of the kids said he wanted to do a crypto scam. Isn't that so sad? Like, buddy, you could do that right now. Why are you gonna wait for adulthood so you can be tried like one? Like, no, that's a broke mindset. Do it now. I don't know if the kids are all right. I had a joke go viral recently, and the joke was being a homophobic 19-year-old is like being a Northerner with a Confederate flag. Buddy, I know that wasn't your heritage. Is it a good joke? No. Look at your response. It's bad. Did it piss off a lot of homophobic 19-year-olds? Yes, it did. Yes, it really did. Oh my God, every Aiden at LSU wants me dead. I got one DM from a kid whose profile picture was just a Confederate flag, and it said, "I'm gonna kill you." You know, to the point. Hey, he didn't use ChatGPT. So I went to his profile, because I have really good boundaries, and I saw that he had his mom and his girlfriend tagged in his first picture. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna message them. So I did, and I said, hey, your boy's out here making death threats. And I got another message from him, and he was so mad. He was like, I can't believe you told my mom and my girlfriend. Now I'm not gonna get laid tonight. And my girlfriend's mad at me. Thank you. He asked me what my address was so he could come kill me. And I was really depressed that day, so I gave it to him. And then he was like, oh no, that's too far. Not morally, just logistically. He was like, I'm in Oklahoma, this will never work. It's like, I believe we can make it work. And I'm making fun of this kid because it's easy to do and fun for me. But I do feel bad for him because he was set up to go down this pipeline. Like, say you're a 19-year-old boy right now. That means that you were coming of age, kind of becoming sentient during the Me Too movement, but you had no context for how bad things have been in the place for women, so you kind of just think everyone hates men. You've been doom scrolling Instagram since you were 6 years old. You can't emotionally investigate things any further. You find Andrew Tate, you get radicalized. Everyone's even angrier at you now. You double down, you're an adult, you're gone. And I just can't help but think that we are going to be in a lot of trouble in the future if we cannot find role models for these boys who are masculine and transgressive, but not fascists. What I'm saying is, we need to bring back Jackass. We need Jackass. We need it. You do not have time to message someone that you are going to kill them when you are busy shooting your friend out of a cannon. You might still kill someone eventually, but it'll be an accident involving cocaine and a jet ski, and that's better. Thank you. I'm running.